If you guys are aware, around a month ago, or it was a couple months ago, or whatever, I actually forgot the exact time period it was, but I made a video criticizing Pkrussl. If you guys don't know, he's this very popular, like, deviant art guy on the internet, and animation meme guy, or whatever the fuck. I genuinely did not know who he was, or much about him until, and even to this day, I really don't know much about him other than the fact that this nigga literally decided to expose his fucking erect bulge to minors on Twitter, which was basically the point of my original video, which the thing I was critiquing him for. Like, nigga, there are minors who in your audience, you review fucking animation memes, and you're a deviant art guy, yet you're literally going on fucking Twitter and exposing your fucking bulge to minors. That was basically the point of my original video, and how this guy's a fucking douchebag and a scumbag for doing that. Now, the reason why I'm making another video on this whole Pkrussl thing is that recently, I'm late on this, but you know, I had to deal with some real life shit, so I didn't really have time to make this video. But recently, at I think it was New Year's, Pkrussl decided, I'm going to expose not just my erect bulge, but my hairy ass and fucking balls on Twitter to fucking minors. Okay? To minors on the internet. Which is literally one step, like, literally a step worse of what you've already, like, of the already stupid shit you have fucking done. Right? So, that's the only reason why I'm making this video, right? And obviously, this time I'm not even gonna fucking even risk linking the tweet, because I don't want fucking minors clicking on it. Instead, I'm just gonna show you the tweet right here. It's obviously heavily censored, so, you know, because unlike this fucking retard, I'm not gonna just expose someone's fucking hairy ass to minors who may be watching this video. Right? So, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than the fact that this guy legit has no idea how much of a fucking reckless idiot he is. Because, like, seriously, you're a guy who's, like, a deviant art guy. You review fucking animation memes. You're a guy who's obviously gonna be attracting minors to your fucking YouTube channel. And yet, your first reaction is, let me showcase my hairy ass and balls to them. Like, if you seriously do not see the fucking problem with that, then I don't know what else to tell you other than the fact that you're either A, not young enough to understand the problem, or B, you're a fucking retard just like him for defending this shit. And there's really no fucking in between when it comes to this thing, right? So, this is truly disturbing to me, right? And the main reason why this is actually disturbing to me is considering the fact that apparently, I didn't even know about this until a fan told me after I made that video. But apparently, Pkrussl was busting it to fucking cub porn, okay? Like animated cub porn, right? Like this nigga was literally apparently following accounts on, what is it? I think it was Fur Affinity or whatever the fuck. And these were accounts that basically made cub porn, right? Animated cub porn. And there's a video in the description below. It's a video made by a YouTuber who goes by the name of the Promamarian Prince or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that username. It goes into more detail about the whole controversy that happened and around a year ago at this point. Again, I wasn't aware of this whole controversy, but whatever. I highly recommend you guys go watch that video because it actually gives a little bit more insight into just how much of a fucking degenerate this guy is. Seriously, we have a guy on the internet who apparently jerked off to animated cub porn, okay? And he's going around and exposing himself to minors on the internet. That truly disturbs me. Like, without a doubt. It really does. And it disturbs me because, one, first of all, if he actually did jerk off to cub porn, like animated cub porn or whatever the fuck, then without a doubt he would be a pedophile. There's no doubt about it, because, oh, it's just a drawing, bro. No, I'm not dealing with this whole lolicon dipshittery. If you're someone who jerks off to any form of lolicon or whatever the fuck that is, you are by definition a fucking pedophile. Because there is something in your sick mind that finds the idea of underage figures, being molested, basically. Like, you find the idea of that arousing in some way, shape, or form. Which, by definition, would make you a pedophile. Right? So, if he did jerk off to animated cub porn, then he would be a pedophile. Add the fact that this guy is exposing himself to minors on Twitter. Do you really, like, am I the only one who actually sees the fucking problem here on how I am legitimately scared that this guy might end up actually trying to groom kids on the fucking internet? Like, for real, the fact that it wouldn't surprise me, that this guy actually ends up grooming kids on the internet, or something similar along those lines, is truly, like, it's basically, what is it? It's a cause for concern, right? Because as autistic as some people on the internet may be, I don't think I would ever, for 90% of the people on the internet that I'm referring to, like the quote-unquote degenerates, right? For those people, I don't think I would ever sit there and say, it wouldn't surprise me if this guy ended up trying to groom kids. Unironically, right? Let me put it to you like this, okay? And I'm only using this guy as an example. I'm not sitting here trying to shit on him unironically in 2020. I'm only using him as an example of what I mean, okay? Mr. Enter is a very, very infamous cartoon reviewer. The guy has done a lot of stupid shit. He has said a lot of stupid shit, right? You guys already know the whole story behind Mr. Enter, okay? However, as autistic as Mr. Enter may be, I don't think I would ever, it would genuinely surprise me if this guy actually did end up trying to groom kids on the internet. And that's a good thing, by the way. That is a good thing on Enter's part, because Enter has never showcased any signs of being a pedophile. And the same thing goes to a lot of lol cows on the internet, right? And a lot of fucking degenerates on the internet, right? Like, as autistic as people may act on the internet at times, pedophilia is just this line that most people on the internet just don't cross. And this guy has already crossed it. And now I'm genuinely worried that this guy is gonna end up fucking grooming kids online. This is not a fucking laughing, this is not like a laughing, like something you could just laugh at. This, to me, is a pretty serious goddamn situation. Right? And Pkrussl's not the only one I would put into this category. There are other people like Ben the Looney, who I would also add to this category. Right? Where it's like, it wouldn't surprise me if this guy ended up grooming kids on the internet. Or other people like Shadman, another pedophile. It's absolutely ridiculous to me. It really is. And that's the only reason why I'm making this second video. The fact that this guy is exposing his hairy ass and balls to minors on the internet, as well as being a guy who apparently jerked off to fucking animated cub porn, unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Anyways, this is gonna be the last video I will make about this fucking douchebag. Yeah, I mean, sorry I'm late in terms of making this. I know I'm like literally 2 weeks late, but again, I had fucking real life shit to deal with, and honestly, I just had to fucking deal with that first before making this video. But goddamn, dude. Fucking hell, man. Anyways, this is Bro Man here, or whatever the fuck you want to call me. Professor Dipshit, Mega Dupe Fucktard, Ultimate Dipshit 777, signing off. You guys have a wonderful day, okay?